What's up guys and welcome back to the Drift Games vlog. We are back. Lockdown has eased a small bit and that means we're able to travel a little bit further, which means that we have an empty trailer and a Wayne Curran, which definitely means that we're going to go collect a car. Why are we collecting a car? Well, I sold my RX-7. I used some of that money to get some more parts for my Corvette. Then I had a little bit left over and I said, you know what, maybe I'll pick up a little project for the winter, and I think I might have found a nice diamond in the rough, and I really mean rough. But we do know the guy that's selling it. He's a sound guy, we know him through drifting, and he's done quite a lot of the hard work for us. So we're gonna go down and have a quick look, and hopefully it's as described, and we've got a very cool project on our hands. So we're gonna hop in the van. It's about 2 hours down to where the car is, and hopefully we take home another project today. So let's see how we get on. To Cork we go! Right, so it's pretty late, it's cold, we're here in Cork, and we've just had a look at the car. We just chatted to Liam, the previous owner, who's done some of the work to it. And it's a bit of a diamond in the rough, and we're going to try and polish that diamond. And it is of course a Toyota Soarer. It's the 1UZ V8 automatic, but we'll see where we go with that in the future. But mechanically it's pretty good, but body-wise it needs a complete revamp. It's been sitting for a very, very long time. There's not a panel on it that doesn't have a mark or a scrape or a dent or something, but we actually got paint with the car, which would be a colour that I would choose, so that's really handy. And also we're hoping that Mikey won't freak out now when we show him the car and how good it is, because we said this would just be a quick job for Mike, but I don't think it's going to be as quick as we thought it was. So it's pretty dark here. We're going to grab the car, throw it up on the trailer, bring it back down the road, and we'll get a proper look at it in the daylight tomorrow. MMA body kitted FC on big works. So this thing is another project that this guy was working on. So as you can see, he's got good taste, but Liam didn't get a chance to finish the Soarer. Hopefully we can. So yeah, it's cold, it's dark. We bought a car pretty much covered in dust in the dark. So tomorrow we're probably going to find out if that was a good or a bad decision, so I'm not sure at the moment. Wayne is looking at me like this is a lot of work. Mike definitely is going to look at me tomorrow like it's a lot of work, but yeah, let's fast forward to tomorrow. Let's get it off the trailer, maybe give it a little bit of a power hose down and see what we're working with. So fast forward to tomorrow. Good morning guys, tired, a little bit cold. I was late home last night, so myself and Wayne and Blaine, who's behind the camera, if you can see him right now, he's pretty tired too. We've got the car, we brought it back to Wayne's last night late, and then I asked Wayne to take the wheels off it because I want to go get them maybe a different colour or refurbished. They're just not quite what I wanted, and there's the work Rezacs that were on the car. So we put the old wheels from my RTR Mustang on it, which actually has 5x114 fitment, which is a bit random, and brought it down here to Retro Autos. So while the fabrication is going on in our shed, Mike is going to come down here to Retro Autos and paint the Soarer. Now, I will warn you that I did tell Mike that the car needed a quick paint job. There wasn't much work to be done, and he'd be grand, he'd be in and out of it in a week. Pretty sure when I walk in there that's not going to be the case. So let's go in and assess the damage of what Mike has to actually get done in this car to turn it into something respectable. So we'll get to the mechanical stuff later. We're going to need brakes, we're going to need fixing oil leaks, we're going to need to fix a lot of stuff on it. But the biggest thing, Mikey, is that it looks like an absolute turd. Yeah.
It's not as good as you promised me. Like you told me this just.
Well, I had to bring you into the idea softly as we went along. So let's do a walk around, Mike, and talk about what we actually need to do to this car to make it a pretty car, because it's not a pretty car right now.
A litre of petrol, lighter. It's a good start.
All right, so the bumper's mint.
I'll break it now, just to prove a point.
It's Duraflex, so it just bends.
It just bends. It's good. Well, that's good actually for speed ramps. I do like them on Irish roads because you know yourself, we always break our 5 kits.
That's a good. We're going to start positive.
Start positive.
The lights are horrendous, so I'm going to try and get them refurbed to see if I can actually get them to look a bit nicer. These ones aren't too bad, but
they're alright.
Those ones are pretty bad. Don't. We need those bits. We have got arches that were homemade, but they're not too bad.
80% done, that's what they are. It's alright, they're good. I'm not going to lie, whoever did them, fair play to them, they were very tidy. So we just need to do a bit of filler work here.
This is unusual, this bit that comes down here.
That stomped me a bit. So originally when you sent me the pictures first, I was like, what do I do here? Do I cut it here and then it's just going to look stupid or whatever? But the way your man has done it, it actually separates.
It separates. I think this looks tidy.
So, like, as long as I can take the bumper off, I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a little bit tidy.
It looks stupid without a bumper, but when the bumper's on, it looks class.
I think this actually is a nice touch.
Yeah, that's different now.
Okay, so let's move around this side, Mikey. We have got a black wing, which is not the same colour.
Are these two panels the same colour? No, they're two are.
These two are the same in the mirror, maybe. So there's a little bit of a dent here. It's not too bad. It's more paint coming off than a dent. A tiny little maybe ding.
Yeah.
Back arches again, not bad in terms of the fabrication.
Just once you go into the 7 inches of filler here.
This is where the big problem is.
Yeah,
that's rough now.
You can see there's a few little creases and it's all in around here. Obviously that line is meant to be flush with your bumper there. I'm not going to put that thick of filler on it because I'm not a butcher. So I'm going to try and bring the steel back out and just do a light skim of filler.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Probably fast forward a couple of days now and I'll be like, well, hawk control putting it on.
Yeah, you're building a wall. Obviously there was a spoiler on it.
Are you putting the spoiler on
it? So they've gone to the trouble of taking the spoiler off.
To fill the holes, drill.
And now you need to put them back on it again.
Okay. New back bumper.
New back bumper. The rear lights I have coming. So I have clear and red lights for the back.
Oh yeah,
so they're coming from Australia. So they're actually going to be here within a week, which is pretty good. If Christmas and everything and COVID doesn't. Yeah, it could be April.
Yeah.
But they say next week, so that's not too bad. It has an uprated exhaust, which is pretty okay.
It's a funny looking Toyota badge on it though.
Yeah, you can get rid of them. I'll put a different badge on, it'll be fine.
So like, this is a Toyota shed, like I told the boys to bring a Toyota here now. You're kind of
technically
you're putting me in an awkward place, Dave. I can't bring a Lexus.
It's coming out of the same factory.
What I do is look, I'll take them off the best I can. Sometimes they break and they're hard to keep intact.
I imagine they've been on it quite some time.
Yeah. But look, I'll keep them, I'll throw them in the glove box and we can figure it out at the end.
Yeah, I would like to maybe, I know it sounds, and people are going to laugh at this, I wouldn't mind putting like the SC400 badges on it like the US ones, just because it's quite a US style car I'm going for. Or I'll just put the Toyota.
You were born in the wrong country, you know.
I was born.
You were born in Ireland. You should get a twin cam and doing rings now across.
I have a twin cam, I just don't do rings.
Go to rings.
I have to get it so this side, this is the better side. That's why I said we'd cheer you up on this side, Mike. It's not as bad, except for the door.
See, the way you look at things, the way I look at things is totally different. Yeah, this side is better because your man's put a hawk and trowel's worth of filler into it. Look how deep it is there. That's all going to break out. I'm going to have to take all that filler out there, look. See?
Oh jeez, there is a good...
So a half-inch filler there.
This door has one line of dint.
It's not too bad. You couldn't got me a smaller car.
this. You said the last one was too small, the RX-7. So this one.
Yeah, so this one changed.
This one changes the game.
And yeah, this is silver on the inside, so I'll have to take the door off and full.
I don't know what is catching the skirt.
His definition of bad and my definition of bad are two different things. He's like, oh yeah, there's a dint here. He doesn't even notice the front of the door is rotten here. Like. I know once I start sanding this, I'm going to have to probably get the welder out, but it is what it is, isn't it? How long do we have? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
A week.
A week? Definitely. What is he bringing in now? Oh my god.
Mike, do you remember when when you want value for money for how much fiberglass?
What's this, make the wrestling moves on? No? Yeah.
That could make it more difficult for you, more work for you down the line. So we have the world's largest fiberglass bonnet.
Yeah, put it right there.
So this is the Origin bonnet. Nice. I didn't want one with a big vent in it. These are nice because they have that little vent up the top.
The bonnet's probably the best panel on the car, you do know that.
It's also a very heavy panel.
20 minutes later.
The fragile sticker is actually damaging this spoiler because it's so tight.
So sensitive.
2 hours later. 6 hours later.
So this spoiler mic is only a small origin of this spoiler. That's quite nice. Yeah, subtle.
Easy.
But it needed something on the back.
Yeah, I like them on there.
That's a nice little spoiler now. Yeah. Now, if you want the rest, any bits of the car, Mike, they're all in the boot.
Yes, exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, I love putting together other people's shit. Oh. Broken headlights? Man gave you your shit, Dave. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's a full heads-up display. No, that one's mint. This is actually the surround for inside, which is broken.
Do we need that?
This we do need.
That's the heater matrix. I'm no genius with these, but I know that's broke.
Leave that in the car.
Bracket's broken out.
Bracket's broken that one as well.
I can get aftermarket lights for it.
I probably would, because we don't have one good light between all four he's actually given us. No, all the brackets are broken. No, all the brackets are broken. Brackets broke there. We got a spare headlight, it's phenomenal, that's broken in the exact same spot as this one.
Is there a lens in there that can replace? This is the only thing, whatever mounting them, because you can get them in some way. It's the crack on this one. Yeah.
There's no lens on that other one.
That's not the right side, is it?
No, this is this side. This is ridiculous.
That's the driver's side one as well.
He's given you three for this side.
Three driver's side
and
lights.
none of them work. They're all
no
broke. So, yeah, I
Set of
definitely.
aftermarket lights? Is
Set of aftermarket lights sounds good to me.
that another light?
Another light,
How many lights did we get?
That's passenger side, is it?
passenger side, but it's broke as well. Like every one of them are broken the same
This is the
spot.
driver's side.
Broke as well.
Ah, bro.
That's the one I just threw
How
back in
many
there.
lights have we got?
There's 6 lights and they're all
That's another light.
There's another light after. What did you do? Bought 6 sets of lights and got a free Soarer, did you? There's a wing. We'll keep that. We only got one of them, that's important. That actually looks good.
Is that a fog? That's a fog.
Yeah.
I'm going to them corner ones, are they?
Yeah. There's something else to go here, or is this just a vent? I don't know.
Unless
I don't know if
those fogs don't fit with that bumper.
that's
That could be it.
that's exactly what the
That's
story
why they're
is.
in the boot.
Yep. Why they're not in the car.
So as you guys can see, we have a lot of work to do. Sorry. I
love the way we always say this we and everyone disappears for 2 weeks.
I ain't going, Mike.
See you there, Wayne.
So
Merry Christmas.
Mike has a lot of work to do to get it looking good. I have to get some parts for it to make sure that we need lights,
See you later.
wheels, a few other bits and pieces. Then Wayne is going to have the next fun part, which is all the mechanical stuff, which I think he's dodging now, but he won't.
Oh yeah, he's laughing
He's
now.
laughing now, but in a couple of weeks when he gets into that mess of wiring and hydraulic pumps and power steering, he'll be having a great time. So Mikey, I'm going to leave this with you. We're going off doing a couple of other projects, so Blaine is going to be checking in with Mike on this project start to finish. I wish you the best of luck, because of all of the cars we've done, if I want to put a positive swing on it,
There's no positive swing in this car though.
let me put a positive
There's no positive swing, just leave it on a negative note. That's it. See you in the next one.
No, positive. YouTube, we've got to be subscribed. Positive. I think this will be the biggest transformation we've done on the car.
Yeah. I think, look,
We've
as
done
I
a lot of
said,
kits and wheels.
when you rang me with this crazy idea, there's one car I've always had a soft spot for, and that's the Soarer. I really like the Soarer, so
Bit of love is what it
bit
is.
of love. It looks like something you'd see now in Japan as a missile car at the moment. It does actually, doesn't
It does,
it?
yeah.
Maybe we should just lacquer it and keep that.
So what I think we should do is keep an eye on Mike, how he's getting through the project. I know this one is going to be the most dramatic transformation we've ever had, because usually we're just putting kits and wheels on. This one is a whole another level. It's a couple of weeks work, but I'm looking forward to seeing the finished project, and I'm going to be checking in with Mikey to see how he's getting on, and I'll be running around trying to get some parts for it, which is not easy. These cars are getting pretty rare. So if you like the project, if you're interested to see how it turns around, if you want to wish Mike luck, which he
come
needs,
give me a hand, let us know.
if you want to give Mike a hand, rub it down, give him a shout, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's great to be back on the vlog, and we've got episodes coming every single Sunday for the next couple of weeks, so make sure you check them out. We'll see you on the next one, guys.